up, everybody, and welcome to the first episode of Smackdown vs. Raw 2010, The Road to WrestleMania for the Xbox 360. And because we are starting off with our created wrestler, and because we might do another episode today, which will be Randy Orton. And because that, or maybe, we don't know yet. I think we will. Considering I'm trying to get back on the road after me having the last few days dealing with sneezing and a snotty nose. Which, because this morning I was dealing with a nosebleed. And so far, and I think I'm a little okay. And of course, do not forget that later today we will be having another plush gameplay episode in Epic Mickey, which means Super Smash Bros. Brawl, the video we were going to have on Saturday, but I was running out of time, will probably be the video on Thursday. However, because considering I got a big week ahead of me, because I got to work on Friday the 13th, and, what is it? The Valentine's Day video we got coming up, Friday the 13th, this Friday, and we got Saturday's video. Oh, we're at the office. Alright, so while that cutscene was playing, we want to talk about not only what happened on Monday Night Raw last night, but of course 2K26 and a report, as I believe I mentioned, that I don't think I've mentioned yet, and that is involving Braun Breaker. You can tell I'm dealing with coffins, because I had to take a pill. I had some pills. I had that thing Mom pretty much sprayed onto my nose. I know it's not hand extinguisher. It's not hand sanitizer. No. Anyways, let's talk about both Braun Breaker's injury, Raw, and 2K26, because there's been. So let's talk about Braun Breaker first, because they even mentioned it on Raw last night that Braun Breaker was injured during training, when in reality there was a report from both Dave Meltzer and PW Insider saying he was injured on last week's show when he flipped the table over. Which I ask, and of course he's dealing with a I don't know how to pronounce it, but yes, he is dealing with an injury. And of course he went under surgery. And of course, many sources right now in WWE is apparently reporting that people in WWE are hoping he gets cleared in time for WrestleMania. Considering he is scheduled, he is scheduled to wrestle Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. Because I believe this whole thing started in the Royal Rumble. Because I believe that is the reason for his early elimination. So yeah, it does. Well, I don't know how much this injury is, but we don't know if it's really that serious. I mean, whatever the case is, we're hoping for a speedy recovery for Braun Breaker. Now, let's get into Monday Night Raw, as Raw was just nothing special. So, because that combined with a report that was going around on Sunday about WWE not happy with WrestleMania. I mean, what can I say? Because the build to the Elimination Chamber has been very lifeless. I've heard people saying, why are you shitting on the show when we had some chamber qualification matches, which nothing really special. AJ Lee returning, and CM Punk Finn Balor Part 2 set for Chicago. And I'm thinking, what is missing with the product? And of course, they even doubled down on that, on all the backlash coming out of last week with Stephanie McMahon's theme song, as they are pretty much trying to bury Stephanie McMahon, which could that be the case, which I wouldn't be surprised, considering and yeah, this show was not good. And of course, many people would say the positive was the two segments, one with Punk Balor and then the other one with Morgan, Stephanie McMahon, and the women's triple threat, which I see people complaining about Rhea Ripley winning the triple threat. Because this exposes that it's WWE trying to punish Lyra Valkyria based off how much her SummerSlam match with Becky Lynch has a negative reception with how bad the match was. When we all know that maybe book a better match next time, you fucking shitheads. Because we all know it's not Lyra and Becky's fault with why the match sucked. And many people claim they are worse off than what they were going into that match. So, let's take a look at... So, speaking of Becky Lynch, AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch is now confirmed for the Elimination Chamber. Which I could be shocked, but I could already smell a DQ is incoming. A DQ is incoming. To the point that we will get a stipulation match between the two at WrestleMania, which I could see that happening. I could smell it. The Usos versus Alpha Academy. I mean, I bet many people are saying, and it gets worse because now, I mean, who cares? And many people are saying Tozawa is probably a better wrestler than all three men that was in this match. The match itself exposes everyone's feelings about Jey Uso, saying that why did they put the world title on him to begin with? And many people say, bear this in mind, he was the same guy who made Gunther tap out last year. And now, Jimmy is teasing Jey to qualify for the Elimination Chamber. Uh-oh. And if you thought the sneezing was going to go away, think again. Stephanie McMahon slapped Dom, which that was probably the best thing on... Which I bet many people are saying... When people are saying that it's Dom's fault for why his Intercontinental title reign sucks. Because, to be honest, I think his title reign has been very lackluster. And again, it goes hand in hand with what is wrong with the current WWE product. When they do not care about giving us meaningful title reigns. It is sad CM Punk's title reign, maybe the best one under Triple H. It is just downright sad. And this goes to show what is wrong with Triple H. Is the guy very washed? Because Vince was washed at the end of his run. But nonetheless, Rhea Ripley qualifies by beating Lyra Valkyria and Ivy Nile, which I bet many people are shocked. Considering I believe Liv and Stephanie McMahon is all but confirmed for WrestleMania. Are they really going with Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill for the title? Which I wouldn't be surprised if that ends up being the direction. Because since Rhea is probably one of those women that Triple H is pushing, I expect Rhea to face Jade at Mania. Because we still don't know when is Bianca coming back. Because many people saying that Bianca destroyed her all of that fingers at WrestleMania. CM Punk versus Finn Balor, Part 2 is on for the Elimination Chamber. Not surprising considering we all knew we were getting that match. Maxine Dupree and Natalia versus Natalia ends in a double contest. In a double counter as... I think as... Okay. Javon Evans versus the original original America and the original El Grande Americana versus the Los Americanas. Which, can we please get Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne back to that old gimmicks, please? And the fact they are dressed up as them goes to show you Triple H has no faith in them. And in the main event, LA Knight qualifies for the Chamber, which we all know LA Knight is not winning the Elimination Chamber. It would be cool, considering we need something new going into WrestleMania, because we are not sitting through a Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre match when they've been feuding since August, and that the feud has no leg to stand on. If anything, it would be cool. You know what? Fuck either a triple threat match or another match with Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre when the 3 stages of Hell match should have been the end of their rivalry. But again, and Triple H does not know how to end things clear without dragging things out way too long. So, let's get into WWE 2K26 as they've announced the matches that we are going to get in that showcase mode. So, of course, the matches that's going to be on showcase mode is CM Punk JBL at SummerSlam 2008, CM Punk Rey Mysterio at Armageddon 2008, CM Punk Randy Orton from WrestleMania 27, The Rock versus CM Punk at Elimination Chamber 2013, John Cena versus CM Punk on an episode of Raw in 2013. Then CM Punk Brock Lesnar from SummerSlam 2013, the Hell in a Cell Bad Blood match with Drew McIntyre and CM Punk at Bad Blood 2024, CM Punk Seth Rollins at the Raw debut on Netflix, the Triple Threat match at WrestleMania 41. Oh god. And then for the What If match, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Eddie Guerrero, AJ Lee, The Miz, and Maurice. And because it seems as though that TNA Ring of Honor CM Punk is going to be in the showcase mode. Now, because we don't know about the matches that is confirmed yet, as whether that's Seth Rollins and AJ Lee versus CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. Let's end. So yeah, that's all we have for showcase mode. And I'm really excited. And of course, there could be some attires from that showcase mode that I might end up using for my WrestleMania. Considering that we don't know which attire we're using yet. And of course, CM Punk, of course, he is going to be a part of WrestleMania. As of course, on the next episode of Raw, he's going to be addressing what transpired on last week's show, when he was attacked by Brock Lesnar. When CM Punk was addressing what was next for him following his loss in the Elimination Chamber. When CM Punk failed to win the Chamber to go and challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. And of course, he was attacked by Brock Lesnar, who's coming off a loss to Aleister Black. And of course, Seth Rollins, many people are saying with Brock Lesnar, just because we have that version of Brock Lesnar, the short hair Lesnar from 2013, does that mean we are going to get the Brock Lesnar from his SummerSlam return in the base game? Which I could see that happening. I think it will happen. That we're going to have that long hair Lesnar from the SummerSlam return in the base game for 2K26. It's happening. And of course, John Cena, I assume that is his only gear. Because I don't think the Money in the Bank 2011 match is going to be on showcase mode. Due to Vince McMahon and Joel Laurinaitis. People power. not being in the game due to them being in the Janelle Grant lawsuit. But many people are asking, if Janelle Grant, if these two can't come back, why did they have the balls to bring back Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam? And of course, watch them replace both men with Adam Pearce. And Nick Aldis, even though they were not in the company by the time. And because... No, I don't... I hate these multi-man matches. This is going to be a bore fest. To the point, I don't even want to do the PSP series anymore. Because this match is so annoying. But wait, if you think that's annoying, you wait until we do that Mickie James Road to WrestleMania, where she can't take too much damage. And Santina's taking hits, but we're trying to get the other two out of the ring. Unfortunately though, the target system is awful. And it's well documented how much I hate this target system. So I guess if things don't go well, I may as well just skip. I'll just see you all to see what we get after the match. Because I'm just not going to waste my time with this match that should have ended already. So I guess I'll do that. Mercifully, this fucking awful match is over with. I swear to God, I never want to play this match ever again. This match fucking sucks. This match can suck my dick for all I care. Sorry for throwing, but that is the fact. But hey, at least we get Ezekiel Jackson. So I guess that's a positive. I'm sorry for throwing, but that is the truth. This match sucks. The target system sucks. Newer target system in the newer WWE games, like I'm talking about the one where you press the R3 button, I believe, that is much better than this. Because the changing target system in the older games were non-existent. If someone knows how to change targets, let me know in the comments. Alright, we're gonna save. I had to save in case my game crashes. And you can tell we are 18 minutes into the episode, which we all know the first half was me busy talking about Monday Night Raw from last night, Braun Breaker's injury, and WWE 2K26's showcase matches. And then of course the plans for WrestleMania. Oh, great. I'm getting my ass kicked. Oh, Vladimir just screwed Ezekiel Jackson. But yeah, this also exposes everything that is wrong with the target system. And my voice is still not 100%. Probably due to a lot of yelling when I was sneezing. I mean, all the wage voices from the sneezing over the last 2 days. I assume we're gonna get the sprinklers. Oh, yes. Cutscene time. Oh, cutscene time. Alright, we are at the Royal Rumble. Oh. Yeah. Oh, everyone eliminates Vladimir Klosful. So if I can't pronounce his name very correctly. Oh, we get JTG. Brooklyn, Brooklyn. Number 11 is Shelton Benjamin. Time for. With. Heat. Do I need? Oh. It was nothing. It was nothing. Alright guys, I'm back as I had to drop my dad off. And because I have to go to the dentist with my mum. Because I don't have my dentist appointment till in 2 weeks. Which would be the time where we would sort out... Oh. We got Primo. And we got Kane. And we won. Alright, we are on week 5. Which... Alright, spend 1 minute outside the ring. And because I did make a save file to see, will it work or will it fail? If... So was that it? And we get Vince McMahon. Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Now, I believe I've already said it. I've said it once and we'll say it again. Just to reiterate this, in case you... It all depends which road to WrestleMania you're starting with, whether it's Edge or the Creative Superstar. So, of course, if you're starting off with the Creative Superstar, which I believe if you do one of them, because you don't get a Vince McMahon... Well, I mean, apparently you do get a Vince McMahon. And if you do the Week 11 objective, which is to put Triple H through a table, then to get his two attires, the chicken head and the suit, I think suit, you have to do the Week 5 scenario, and then win the WrestleMania match to get the chicken head suit. Just something I want to put out there. Alright, so I did create a finisher. Which I'm going to save again. So we have to hit your new point. The new... Sure. Oh boy, he's doing springboards, which he's set to dazzle the crowd worldwide with his performance here on Monday Night Raw tonight. Great stuff there for the creative wrestler. What am I wearing? Won't be that long hair, but eventually makes sense. So I believe we did do what we needed to do. Alright, so we need William Regal now. I had to get Mike Knox off the apron, because I know he could be a big annoyance if Jack Swagger goes for the tag on him, and not on the aforementioned William Regal. So did we do it? Let's find out. And we get Vince McMahon's office. Which, that's cool. Pretty much some things to write home about. Alright, so now we can't use our new finisher. Which means I'm pretty sure we can use the old one. I mean, I haven't played this game in a while, so I mean, I bet Michaels is going to be annoying, considering we got to make Jericho bleed. Oh god. Oh, this is going to be a disaster. Are we going to have to hit him with 10 finishes? Huh. Why is Vince counting slow? I expect he's going to kick out. Alright, let's do 2 more. Mercifully, Jesus, these matches like this is long. But yeah, Vince McMahon is all. Alright, so we are at. What the hell we were. Sorry for my terrible voice, as I'm hoping I get better within the next couple of days. So apparently we got the ability as okay. You know what? I'm gonna scribble over this. Well, I didn't do that. Oh, he's pissed now. Yep, he's pissed. Alright, it is now time for the Inferno match. So we gotta do this 4 times. Oh, that might be time to go. Alright guys, I'm back from the dentist. So I guess we're gonna restart this again. So that's 1. Well, I mean, we haven't started yet. Alright, one more. So did we do it? Even? And we got Santino's special story. That's kind of annoying, but we did it. Wondering how bad Smackdown vs. Raw 2011 is going to be. Alright, so we need to do... Well, that was a fail. See? Okay. Damn it. We lost our finisher. We're pretty much just going through the motions. Huh? Ho ho ho! I didn't want to do that. Okay. I didn't want to go after Jeff Hardy. Edge is the primary target. Not... I hate these matches. Newer target system beats the shit any day of the week. I'm not even bullshitting with you. Oh, God. What are you doing, Edge? Ugh. Hate this. We did it, mercifully. Time for WrestleMania. Alright, so we got Santino Marella in an alternate outfit. Now it's time for WrestleMania. So now we got Santino Marella. Oh, did you just slap me? And yes, I think this might be the only episode we get today. Considering I spent most of the time dropping mom off. I mean, dropping my dad off and having mom in the dentist. So now what's next? Alright. I think that's gonna be easy. What is this? And we destroyed both the tandem of Mark Henry and Santino Marella. I grabbed his shoes. I am the future. I am the face. No. It was nothing. It was nothing. Okay, so let's destroy him with the mic. So that's it. And we got Vince McMahon in the suit, which means the chicken head Vince is in the edges for the WrestleMania. So that's going to wrap it up for this episode of Smackdown vs. Raw 2010 as we got the Creative Superstar Trophy for completing its Raw to WrestleMania. And I will see you all tomorrow when we do Randy Orton. But before that, we'll see you all later tonight for Epic Mickey for the Wii. Until then, I'll see you all later. Thanks for watching.